Flyfyre taking the play-by-play for you guys this series, and myself on color commentary. Flyfyre, take it away.
Thank you very much, Croctopus. As Nit and Ghosty will kick it off, and immediately a shot comes out a bit high. Easy, not quite able to knock it out. Heroes gets a second shot, but nothing on net early on. Nit looking to clear it out, but not quite able to. Vex finally will put it down to half. Knocked to the other side, a bit of an errant touch there. We'll put the Inferno on offense. Shot by Easy over the net, but Nit has the rebound. A nice angle from him, and he will put his team up 1-0.
Yeah, really good early play here. Nit realizes that there's no one on the goal line. Ghosty tries to come in, make the save. Not quite there fast enough. Cuts the rotation a little short. Don't think that's a terrible decision, but unfortunately leaves the net just open enough. And so that's going to be our blue team here going up 1-0 with just 30 seconds gone from the game.
Yeah, Broad with a quick, early, nice start to the game. First 30 seconds, you want that goal, and they'll go right back on the offense. Easy has it off the sidewall. Nit knocking away Kyros from the play. Ghosty will put it back out to half. There might even be a second touch there. Nice touch from Kyros. Ghosty looking for the 50, not quite able to get it. Demo in the backline for his trouble at least. Nit not quite able to reach it high above the net. Easy not going to get the 50 as the shot will come in. Flex Tapes get the goal. Ghosty barely puts that in. Nice shot by Ghosty. Almost a save there. Unfortunately, wasn't quite able to reach it.
Yeah, really good shot there. It was a banger of a shot. And almost gets back in time, Nit does, but not quite able to make it back. A little slow on the rotation there. Really good play from the Fraud here to tie the game up at 1-1.
Yeah, Flex Tape's able to tie the game up. The colors are getting to me a bit. I feel like they should be reversed, but it's a small detail at that.
I said Fraud. I meant as seen on TV. Our Flex Tapes here. It's
It happens.
We're
not perfect.
Well, I don't know about you, but I am. I don't make mistakes. That was really your mistake that I made.
Well, getting back into this game, it's not all about us, at least in my eyes. Croc might have a different opinion there. Easy, unfortunately, getting the team bump. Canman with a bit of space. He gets the musty flick all the way downfield. Heroes looking for the second touch, but he's not quite able to get it. But the ball is in a precarious position, but no shot coming through. Canman taking it to the other side. He could have something off the corner, but knocked away by Nit. Nit has a massive opportunity here. Shoots it far side. Ghosty able to make it all the way across. Doesn't get the double tap. Canman gets the 50. Has a shot as well. Over the net, Easy gets to that. As these teams just go back and forth across the field at blistering fast paces.
Yeah, and a lot of one thing that a lot of people don't understand whenever you get to this higher tier play, it looks like these teams are just giving away the ball and playing ping pong. But what they're really doing is just forcing the other team into an awkward situation and waiting for that moment where they have space to control the ball. Once you get up to the master tier, you know you need to control the ball. You know that's an important part of the game. And it sometimes seems like they don't know to an untrained eye. But these guys are really playing well right now, making sure to keep the ball out of dangerous areas, looking for that moment where they can really control the ball and put one into the back of the net for the go-ahead goal.
Yeah, at this level, at times it does come down to playing for mistakes. You're trying to get the other team off guard and get them to just mess up on just a small thing that could allow you to take an advantage. Canman had that opportunity, but wasn't able to get the ball into the net. Ghosty will take it off the sidewall, not quite able to do anything with it. Gets the flick almost over Bex. GM managing to hold on there as the pressure continues to mount on the Flex Tapes end. Easy gonna try and go for the 50 here. He does get the half flip. Gets a second touch even. Great movement from him. As Nit will pop it up. He's looking for maybe a flip reset, but he just puts it down into the net. Excellently done from Nit.
Yeah, really good. Just an absolute precision play. Gets the pop. I thought it was going to be too far away from him, but Ghosty just sits on that back wall a little too long. That's a difficult read no matter what rank you are. Maybe if you're RLCS Pro, you're jumping off the wall immediately, but that's a difficult read for Ghosty to make. Has to come off the wall a little bit earlier in order to make it there. Doesn't quite come off soon enough, so Nit's able to put it home. 352 points for Nit so far in this game, and a 2-1 lead for Inferno's squad.
Yeah, and only a minute for the Flex Tapes to come back here, and it won't help that they're getting demoed everywhere. But Ghosty does have a chance. He puts it high over the net. No real opportunity for his teammates to get to that. Same with that touch. Although Kyros does have a shot. It goes off the post, off the other one, and a massive save from Nit. Unbelievable save. Saving the game potentially. 30 seconds left, and Inferno's back on offense. Fraud are looking spectacular on both ends of the field.
Yeah, really good play from Fraud. They do hold on for now. 2-1. 10 seconds remaining, but there has been a decent amount of pressure from the Flex Tapes. 8 shots on net. Almost, I think that's double. Yeah, double the shots currently of the Fraud. Can they put one in here in the remaining seconds? Doesn't look like they're going to be able to, so Fraud take the win with half the amount of shots.
That is a promising performance, though, from Flex Tapes. They didn't get shut out. They didn't get completely annihilated like we saw at times in that last series. They kept it extremely close. But the one thing I want to touch on is they're not really putting anything towards the center of the field. Everything that goes towards the center seems to be either challenged immediately because they're not putting it away earlier on, or it's way too high. We saw a couple touches from Ghosty that were just way over the net, and not really any chances came from it. So the one thing that they really have to work on is start getting these infield passes and just trying to get some more. I know it sounds weird because they have 8 shots, but more quality opportunities, I guess.
I would have to agree. The quality of the shots just was not quite there. 8 shots to 4 and still falling 2-1. It's a little unfortunate, honestly. But at the same time, they played pretty okay. They do have to get those infield passes a little bit crisper. You could see where they were attempting them from time to time, but just unable to get anything to break through.
Yeah, and moving into game 2, they should know that at this level, and they should be able to adapt. So moving to game 2, Flex Tapes, of course, down 1-0 in the series, really looking for that this next game to go their way, get tied back up, and try and do something that nobody has been able to do seemingly all season, which is take multiple games off of the Fraud in a series. It sounds absurd, and it probably is, but the Fraud have just been playing that good as Kyros looks for a touch in the midfield. Nit passing down to Bex. Bex not quite able to make anything of it. Looking for a pass towards the center, though. Zero boost, still able to make something happen. Double commit from the defense, so Camman's alone for a time being. And Nit puts it off the crossbar, but a great save by Kyros. Another shot coming in, but he does manage to clear it out towards the center. The offense from Fraud is overwhelming. Hopefully they will be able to respond in kind. Flex Tapes fans, beware, because the Fraud are absolutely on fire.
Yeah, the Fraud are doing really well now. It's a little hard to break through the defensive line of Krios, Canman, and Ghosty. They are playing pretty well as well. Just absolutely dominating the field of play right now. Really not letting the Flex Tapes get anything set up. All those shots that came in from last game, a lot of them big clears, kind of the same as the last series. Nit, yeah, just Nit said, "Oh, you wanna talk about the Flex Tapes, huh? Well, let me show you why you should talk about the Fraud." Bang! Krios almost gets there off the back wall. Good attempt there. Not gonna get there quite in time. 1-0 for the Fraud. 3:47 remaining.
And that lead could spiral downwards very quickly as Bex shows exactly what I'm talking about with that kickoff goal. Again, rotate. Ghosty going for the boost instead of trying to get that ball. And Krios just not quite able to get to it for the second time. Plenty of time. It's only 2-0. They can absolutely come back from this, but they do need a goal relatively soon. Otherwise, we're going to see a scenario very similar to last game.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to see another sweep. Yeah, honestly, maybe we do. I don't speak for the entire chat here, but I really enjoy really close 2-2 series, just seeing these teams battle it out, a war of attrition. And if that's the case right now, Fraud are winning it. Now 2-0 up on the flex tapes here early in game number 2, not even half the game gone. Let's see if they can keep it up, or if the flex tapes are going to be able to bring it back to a 2-1 game and then maybe even tie it up afterwards.
Cryos was looking for an opportunity but wasn't quite able to get there. Ghosty might be able to make something of this. Easy trying to read into that demo, but Cryos just doesn't even worry about it. He doesn't even need to jump for that. Can Man looking for the play, but Easy will knock it out. He has the pass to Bex, but a great save by Cryos. Barely touching that. Now a great opportunity here from the flex tapes. Pass out to the middle, but saved away by Easy. The defense holding. They are steadfast for now. We'll see if that changes as the flex tapes look to move back onto the offense.
Ghosty here isn't going to be able to get that one. I thought he had an opportunity. I was about to call out, oh, Ghosty with a shot, but it's a little unfortunate. It does happen from time to time. Just still really good play by Fraud. The one thing that we do have to mention, right? 9 shots again by the Fraud. 2 shots for the flex tapes. The flex tapes are doing a pretty solid job at defending their net. Only 2 goals let up right now against a team as good as the Fraud. Not too bad. But once they get to the half field, Fraud are just smothering them. They're not letting them get the opportunities. They're not letting them get passes to their teammates, shots on the net, dribbles around defenders. And there's Nit just with a banger towards the back net. I thought Ghosty was going to own goal for a second. Man, Fraud is just all over these flex tape players.
The flex tapes do have one saving grace, and that might be Can Man's flicks. Not quite able to put it in again. I keep saying that about the flex tapes. They're just not quite able to score, not quite able to get to the ball. They really gotta change that. They really gotta just start playing better, I guess. Like, I can't pinpoint anything they're doing wrong. It's just they seem to be getting outpaced by the Fraud. And on defense, the Fraud look just as spectacular, honestly. Ghosty looking for any kind of touch, but it goes off the corner, knocked away. See Can Man looking to put it towards the middle. Ghosty on the ball now. He has that beautiful shot, but Nit not quite able to gets saved, sorry. Bex now looking for a play. He gets a beautiful dunk. That might actually turn into a goal, and Easy will put it home. 3-0 with 40 seconds left. The writing might just be on the wall.
Yeah, Easy doing a little bit of a tribute to his namesake here. Comes in at a sharp angle, simple diagonal flip into the ball, rolls straight into the net with no defender to stop it. 3-0 for the Fraud.
And at this point, the flex tapes really just have to look for a goal for morale. They have to find something to sort of get in their heads that they're actually doing something right in the series. Ghosty looking to flick it over Easy, but he won't get it past Nit, who puts it high off the backboard. Bex is there, shot off the post, rebound to Easy, not able to put it home. Now they will give up a bit of space to Ghosty. He'll take it with the air dribble. He has a pass out to the middle, but Can Man's just not close enough. Has to wait for a bounce, and unfortunately that time allows Bex to make the save and push it back to the offense. 3 seconds now. It's all over. Fraud take the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, take the 2-0 lead in the series, and man, it does not look like the flex tapes can stand up to them right now. They did get a couple shots later in that second half of the game, but 15 shots from the Fraud. Holy, 15 shots? I don't remember the last time my team had 15 shots in a single game. 6 shots for the flex tapes. Honestly, still a decent amount of shots, but the quality just wasn't there. All 6 turned away, led by Bex here with 3 saves. Does get himself a cycle. So does Nit on the game there. The shooting percentages may not be great. You may not be happy with your SBV right now. 1 for 5, 1 for 6, 1 for 4. But who cares? You're winning the games. You're going to go to the playoffs. I believe, based off of the records. I didn't actually check the standings, but both of these teams, based off of their records, are probably playoff bound. And, you just got to keep on playing like you're a playoff level team at the master tier.
Yeah, Fraud, in fact, is the only team to have clinched playoffs in the Master Tier. Flex Tapes aren't far behind. They're only 5 games out, and they are third in their conference. So they're probably sitting pretty for the playoffs, in all honesty. These last couple games will have a massive effect on the playoffs as a whole. Hopefully the Flex Tapes can at least pull a couple back here. In the back half of this series, they are looking to get any sort of momentum going forward, trying to at least prove that someone can beat this fraud team. But at the moment, it doesn't seem likely. Easy, Bex, and Nit are just looking so good. And you were talking about a sweep earlier. Some people might start really considering that now. Easy looking for the shot into the zone, not quite able to make anything happen. Man gets the 50 to the sidewall. Cryos is there, but he's not able to get it. Ghosty to the middle. No one there, unfortunately, for the shot. Easy putting it to the sidewall. Ghosty has another chance. He gets bumped out of it. Nit also bumped on the far side. Bex has a pass to Nit. Shot towards the net. Not quite on. Man does get credit for a save, however. Easy missing on the sidewall. Ghosty is up. He could put it straight down, but he's not quite able to. Cryos has it against the sidewall. Man. Bit of an odd touch there. Not quite able to put it to the corner where he usually wants it. And a miss comes out. Bex has a shot. Absolutely glorious goal. Great passing play from the fraud. Not entirely sure where Croctopus has gone. Unfortunately, does seem to be, I don't want to say KIA, so let's go with MIA for now. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, just a little bit of a mismute on the mic there. No, really good play from Easy there to recognize that he has space to get that ball across pretty much for free to Bex. Bex has a pretty much open net, almost as open as the net Nit just had there. But unlike Nit, was able to make contact, get that ball into the back of the net, gets his team to an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that 1-0 lead will quickly be increased to a 2-0 lead. Cryos putting it to his sidewall. Definitely by no means a bad play. It's just that Easy had it read all the way. That ball went from one place to another in an instant. 2-0 for the fraud. And again, this is exactly like the first two games. 3 minutes left, 2-0 lead. Both times it has resulted in fraud victories. It seems so unlikely that the Flex Tapes will be able to come back, but you never know. That is the joy of Rocket League. Any upset is possible at any time, no matter how unlikely it seems.
Yeah, and this one's not quite in the unlikely territory yet. Still 3 minutes left to play. I haven't quite seen the spark of life from the Flex Tapes that I feel like I need to see in order to really think that they have the shot here. But they've got the time at least. Time is still on their side.
Yeah, time is absolutely on their side, but time is gonna tick away. It's gonna become the enemy extremely quickly. Ghosty putting it over to Man. He does win the 50. Maybe he gets a bit more, but Ghosty comes out of nowhere with that touch. I feel like that could have been created into a scoring opportunity if he left it. But alas, can't go back in time and change that. Cryos is there for the shot, however. He's showing that only the present matters as he finally puts the Flex Tape on the board off of the great pass from Ghosty.
Yeah, it was a really good pass from Ghosty, and I have to wonder if it was just really good comms from the team or really good awareness from Krios there. But either way, great turn by Krios in order to get to that open spot in the pitch and put that ball on net. Good heads-up play.
Absolutely. I really do hope it was comms, but either way, it is a great job from Krios to inform his position. But there's a shot by Nick, almost able to put it in. Not quite, unfortunately. Easy putting it high off the backboard. Ghosty is there for the save, but a double commit, and they are still tangled up about 5 seconds later. Luckily, Ghosty is able to recover. Easy putting it high. It might just waterfall down. Nit almost had that shot. We've seen him go for some crazy angles in this series. That one eludes him, however. Some boost back on the Flex Tape side, but it will go away as well as the goal. Nit getting another in this series.
Yeah, Nit, if you don't think that your MVP is Nit right now, I
Yeah.
have to question your ability to truly watch this game unbiasedly. Nit has just been everywhere, put in, I think, 80% of the goals, and I don't think that's an exaggerated percentage right there. Nit has just been absolutely destroying right now for Fraud. I think he's going to keep doing it well into the next game and in the series.
Yeah, the entire team has been so good. Nit is the pseudo carry right now, but Easy and Bex have been doing extremely good, especially on the back end from Bex, who gets that great save. Easy now going to take it up the wall, looking for another touch. Ghosty is there, but the 50 isn't exactly what he hoped for, but the passing plays are there. It's sitting on the line, and Can-Man will finish it off. A minute left, 3-2. This is by no means out of reach.
Definitely not out of reach. Can-Man able to stay in the play, sees the ball just bouncing on the goal line. Some people fear it, some people love it. Either way, it takes a little bit of composure to actually get that into the net. So good job from Can-Man there to bring the lead back within one. Less than a minute remains. Can Nit make it two? Not quite. So the Flex Tapes still have a chance to just put one in and tie the game here in game number 3.
Time is running out. We've been focusing on that a lot, but the other thing we've been focusing on a lot in this game, Nith also just refuses to let the conversation go anywhere else. He nails another big shot past the defense off of the demo from his teammates. Cryos will push it to the sidewall right off the bat. Nit looking for another touch. He's got another goal. That is
goodness.
4 on the game. He's popping off. He's going
Yeah.
absolutely insane. I don't want to make the he's on fire comment because of the Inferno,
Yeah.
but I feel like I should. I'm
You
at a bit of
should.
an
You,
impasse
well,
here.
you shouldn't now, but you should have, you know?
No, I kind of ruined it for myself, I guess. Easy looking for another goal on the board. Not able to put it in. Can-Man pushes it to the far side of the field, but Nit is there again, and Ghosty isn't able to read it. He had a good recovery on the wall, but he still put a bit out of position. It's a bit of a chaotic situation there in front of the net. Neither team really committing to getting the ball out or in, but Bex, what a shot from his own end. Manages to put it in 6-2. This game's all but over.
That's that -8 SPV chat keeps talking about coming out. Look at that snipe. Everybody watch your heads. We got a sniper on the loose. Puts one in with 9 seconds remaining and increases the lead to 4.
Yeah, I think we can call this one just a bit out of reach. This third game does look like it will go to the Fraud. Bex looking to pad the stats even more. Nails the 7th. It's a miss on the sidewall. Unfortunate, but that's life sometimes. These games happen, and moving into the 4th, Flex Tapes, it doesn't seem likely, but you gotta think that it's possible.
And something else that may or may not be possible, Bex may have a -7 SPV now after that game.
Are you serious?
I'm deathly serious.
Oh.
Maybe 3 goals off of 5 shots and a cycle may have something to do with it. Just maybe.
He's climbing. He's climbing slowly but surely. Bex might get to the point where he can finally remove that sucks tag off of his name, but it does look like we will have a substitution here. Cryos is out of the game. See who his replacement is as Phoenix Touch does join the lobby. He'll join us for the 4th and final match. Really looking forward to what he can bring to the table, and if he brings just anything to give them a win, I have to give him all the props in the world.
Yeah. I would have to agree with you. That would be an absolutely crazy accomplishment. Really good job by the sub coming in. Let's see if they can make it happen. Moving on into game 4.
Game 4, Manfield Night, the most beautiful stadium in all of Rocket League. Or at least that's my opinion. Some people may argue with that, but I doubt
Yeah, you're
it would
entitled to
be
your
a
wrong
lot.
opinions. That's okay.
Well, what do you think it is? What else could it be?
DFH Stormy.
Oh God. Oh no.
Yes.
We gotta have a talk sometime, man. That is painful. Anyways, back to the game, as these players are really the focus. Otherwise, we wouldn't have them out on the pitch right now. Nit looking to get a pass across to Bex. He does have the shot, but Can Man knocks it away, looking for the second, but Easy is there, easily putting it towards the net as a bit of a mistouch from Phoenix almost causes a goal. This ball drops down in front. Can Man barely able to make it go a bit wide. Nit off the post. Bex has a chance, not able to put it in. It's the offense going right back to same old, same old. They are dominant on the far end of the field.
Yeah, really good play here. Just 45 seconds into the game, and Fraud already have 2 shots. Can Man stopping both of them now, attributed to the score. But really, not a lot of pressure coming out from the Flex Tapes yet, and they really need to get some earlier pressure, I think, and not have to play from behind if they want to win this game number 4.
Yeah, that's been one of the things that's been completely consistent in the series is that 2-0 lead that the Frauds seem to always achieve early on. Ghosty, the last one back, being hunted by both Nit and Easy. Bex in the middle, unable to make anything happen. Easy off the sidewall. Phoenix and Ghosty are up for that, but it does work out in the end. They get a great shot on net. It goes off the post. Easy goes flying by, but no capitalization, no goal, and Fraud will go right back to the offense. Ghosty takes the demo, even though he does get the hit. Easy putting it to the far side, trying to separate the defenders, trying to make an opportunity where there is none. Phoenix unable to make anything happen there. Bex gets the second touch. Ghosty looking for a long clear, maybe even a pass. Can Man has nothing though, as it's sort of ping-ponging back and forth on the field.
Yeah, ping-ponging is not the strong suit here for the Fraud. They do like to have a little bit of space on the field. They're used to kind of being that dominant pressure, and it shows here. Almost halfway through the game, and they've yet to be able to open the scoring. And, man, dare I say it looks like the Flex Tapes may open the scoring here. Can Man comes in, but Easy's going to dust them there on that one. Hey, both teams are still playing pretty well. I think Fraud's still playing the better Rocket League right now. But you can tell that they're having a little bit of a harder time getting into that offensive third and really making some scary opportunities happen.
Yeah, the midfield presence from the Flex Tapes looks a lot better in this game. They're starting to put one player upfield, starting to get those infield passes. But Nit is always there to make the save. He's even got a second to put a shot on net, but Ghosty does knock it away. Looking to beat Bex on the sidewall. That's not going to happen as Bex has the pre-flip down to a science. Easy looking for the 50 as himself. His play has kind of stalled in that corner. Can Man finally opening up some space, but it'll be just as easily knocked back into his own zone. Phoenix Touch has the double, gets it past Easy. They have a chance here to open the scoring, but Can Man misses. Bex gets the save. Can Man still has a chance. Ghosty in the middle. 50 does not go his way. They're still looking for that first goal. This game is just back and forth. Flex Tapes do look a lot better, but the Fraud can score at really any moment. That's the one thing they've shown. They can just light it up at any second.
And yeah, before we get past a minute left mark here, never mind. Oh, I thought,
my
oh,
goodness.
what? Never mind.
Oh.
I was about to say, who do you think is going to score the first goal? Doesn't matter what you think, because we've already been shown that Flex Tapes here are going to score the first goal, courtesy of Can Man, the defensive hero so far this game for them, and able to put one in. Fraud really just not able to penetrate into that offensive third this game, and I'm sure it's worrying a lot of people in the chat. I saw the prediction numbers on who predicted what for who. A lot of people thought that there was going to be a sweep here. They are sweating.
Yeah, that prediction, I wouldn't say money, maybe channel points could be on the line here. Can Man looks to win the 50 against Easy. He does. They go back on the offense as Phoenix Touch has brought something new to the table. The rotations seem to be structured a little bit differently around him when he's on the pitch, and they're doing better for it. They're playing a lot faster, a lot more controlled. Phoenix Touch does have to make the save there. He does so with flying colors. Knocks the ball all the way downfield to Ghosty. Off the backboard, Phoenix not able to get the touch there. Easy has the pass, but it's read by Camman. It'll roll all the way downfield and into the fraud net. Beautiful job by Camman winning that 50.
You know, as much as I do love to see the flex tapes coming out like this, I really don't appreciate that they've just absolutely soiled my mental state as I put 15,000 on
Oh,
the fraud able to
Jesus.
complete the sweep. No caster bias involved. I just truly thought that the fraud were going to be able to complete the sweep here. They have fallen apart, or not really fallen apart in game 4. Rather, the flex tapes have found a way to deal with the unrelenting pressure of the fraud, and they do get a 2-0 win out of it. You know, maybe there's another goal scored here as the ball hasn't touched the ground yet, but they do get a win out of it nonetheless, and they will be, you know, they'll be happy that they didn't get swept, and it's going to be a 3-0 win here for the flex tapes. And you know, all I can say is GG to the flex tapes on that game number 4. That was actually really, really awesome.
Yeah, that was a great showing from them, but really quick, you said 15,000 on the sweep?
Oh yeah, 15,000. I had so many channel points. I'm really
Please.
positive in this sweep.